Next movie, Legion. This movie, oddly enough, it's kind of like other movies that are out there. When I heard about this movie, I didn't really know what it was about because in the previews they keep showing you the demons, this is what's coming, whatever, and you don't get to see exactly what the story is. They just kind of show you some of the effects that are going to happen in the story. And if you've seen a movie like Constantine, or if you've seen a movie like The Prophecy, this is somewhere kind of like right into that genre, which is a modern story where you take biblical themes and bring them to the forefront of what's going on today. Now, it's not like biblical, like, just straight out of the Bible. What you're talking about is, the war between angels and demons or whatever, set in modern times. And I don't know, it's interesting, but like I say, if you've seen movies like The Prophecy or Constantine, or, some of those movies like that, this kind of borrows heavily from that. And, of course, this has got really good special effects. Not that Constantine didn't, but I don't know. I just didn't see anything really original there. I was kind of surprised to see that, it is not an exact rip-off of anything, but still. This is a movie I haven't opened yet. And I think a lot of people love and hate this movie, but Eyes Wide Shut is one of those movies that it's very, very deliberately paced in a slow way that that I don't know. Some people don't like movies like this; they hate it. There's a psychological reaction that you get from watching a movie like this, and some people just want to have a story told to them. And this is one of those movies where it's not like it's a secret. This isn't my opinion. This is just kind of like the way it was made. It's what isn't shown on the screen. It's what you can kind of just infer by what the characters in the movie are thinking or what they say, that you're kind of being told a second story that's like subtext. And it is about the awakening, like the realization of, this is what I thought life was like, and then it's really like this, or this is what I thought this person was, and really it's like this. That is kind of like that Eyes Wide Shut thing, the awakening kind of notion that the reality isn't your reality until you understand it better. And I don't know. I mean, it's a good movie, and the reason I got it on Blu-ray, because I could have got it on DVD super cheap, is this is the unrated version. And surprisingly enough, it doesn't tell you that. The HD DVD that's unrated is super overpriced, like $25, which if you know how cheap HD DVDs go for, then $25 is an exorbitant amount for HD DVD. Oh, excuse me. And then the DVD goes for like $20, $25 unrated. You can get this Blu-ray for on Amazon $10. And this is the unrated version, which restores 10 or 15 minutes, something like that, which is mostly stuff that was shown in the theaters in Europe, but not shown here, and then it didn't come out on DVD till way later. The next two movies I'll talk about, and this is kind of a new thing that I'd hope to get into, that after I get them, that I can tell you what I think about them. And this is the Blu-ray 3D. And not just 3D Blu-rays. This is Blu-ray 3D, the format, which is specifically set up for 3D TVs, 3D glasses, and the 3D player itself, the Blu-ray 3D, which so far there's only a handful of these movies. I've had this one a little while. This came in the Samsung kit, and it is really amazing. It is the next best thing to seeing 3D at the movie theater. Because the theater screen is as large as it is, you're still not going to get that true effect of being absorbed by a large screen in your home. Or at least not in my home, because my 3D TV is the smallest one they make. But if you sit close enough, it's pretty big, and the 3D is really, really good. If you've sat there with those that blue and red or green and red or whatever glasses and tried to, sit through a movie with the biggest headache you can imagine. This is definitely a big improvement on that. Home 3D has made a big leap when they put out the Blu-ray 3D format. The technology is kind of crazy right now. There's not a whole lot of these DVDs out or these Blu-rays. They're slowly coming out, but that's the first one in Monsters vs. Aliens 3D. I can say it is really good. I watched the short one on here, which is Bob's Big Break in 3D, which I had on 3D DVD with the old style glasses. This is much better. So I did have a comparison where I could see one without the other. This is another movie that's in that Blu-ray 3D format, which is Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. And this is probably the first time this has appeared in 3D. I don't think this ever came out in 3D on Blu-ray or on DVD, at least not, in North America. The craziest part about this one, for the first time, and I'll show you this, the blue with the silver or the white. This is the first time I've ever seen a clear case with blue. I would think that the reason behind that might be that they wanted you to know, and this isn't in here, it's in my Blu-ray player, but you can see it's crazy. It's completely see-through, and then the booklet right here is actually the background for that. I was assuming that they was going to put this out so that you could tell the difference between this and then the other Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs Blu-ray, but I'm not really for sure. I've never seen this case. I've seen clear cases like this for PlayStation 3, but not, that's embossed in there. It's not just like printed on the front. It's one of those Echolite Vortex, so it's one of the same cases. They're producing in blue, but for some reason they did it clear. I also want to show that this is the first time that they've actually kind of previewed what's coming out next in some kind of form that I've actually been able to see. Open Season, which I've never seen that, and Monster House, and I've never seen that. But I'm not humongous on animated movies, but I definitely like 3D, so these have been interesting. I really like this in 3D so far. I've seen about half of it, and it's really good. And I didn't see it at the movie theater, and I didn't see it on any other thing, so I didn't really have a way to compare it. But as far as I can tell, the 3D looks pretty amazing. That's my Blu-ray for right now, so I'm going to go ahead and just stop this here. And then my next update will be DVDs. Thanks, guys. See you next time.